Okay, Sean, this one is for you. I know that there has been a little bit of an issue with invites from Calendly. You're not alone. We're having a lot of meeting invites from Calendly getting sent to junk. I mean, I wish it was our domain so we could figure it out, but unfortunately, it looks like Calendly's having issues with a lot of their invitations right now. But I still wanted to make sure they at least saw what we were doing in terms of voice agents acting as either receptionists, customer support, even technical support in some cases, as well as if you have client lists. Or lead lists where you got information from people or got contact info from people looking for more information about Chem, you can easily have the voice agent reach out to them. I'll get into all of that, and I'll actually get the agent on the phone. Her name is Petra. But first, I just wanted to give you a little bit of background about what's happening with AI in Canada specifically. Because over the last year, the entire world's had access to these large language models, OpenAI, Llama, a whole bunch of them. Canada leadership's place in AI, we've fallen right to the back of the line. And it's because of our slow adoption. So you can even see here a lot of people are starting to write about it. AI is ready to disrupt. Why is corporate Canada so slow to adopt? I don't know if you're familiar with Steve Peiken. I like him. He gets into a lot of great discussions about more sensitive topics about things happening in Canada. Just recently had a talk with AI leadership in the country, asking them why it's taking so long for Canadians to adopt this what would be considered a miracle technology, and he came down to three reasons. First reason is a knowledge gap. Canada is specifically lacking in what's called digitally skilled workers. And I can understand this completely. In the States, there's a huge market for things like search engine optimization, Facebook ads, a whole bunch of things having to do with the digital the world, website development, stuff like that. In Canada, very few. Like I've been doing this for 15 years. I literally only know of a couple of teams that do digital work or support companies digitally. We really aren't versed in this space at all north of the border, and that's led to an even farther gap in knowledge when it comes to making the leap into AI. So because I've been doing digital for 15 years, AI was the most obvious and borderline obligatory step in my own personal evolution. But because a lot of companies are not so well versed in digital, they don't have people on staff that are super into digital. The knowledge gap is a lot farther for us, and what that's led to is us falling behind, but to the point where our productivity in Canada is becoming such an issue that banks are now sounding the alarms, and we've got to close this gap of productivity now, quite literally with AI. In order to make sure we're back on track for the economy. So I'm really happy to be in the space, especially for Canadians, and be able to help my fellow Canadians in an area where I spent the last 15 years talking about search engine optimization, Facebook ads. Most Canadians, even come back to me and say it's a scam. They don't believe in the wonders or magic of the digital space. It takes a long time to ramp up in those areas, maybe 6 months, 12 months for an SEO campaign, and that's it's too long for a lot of Canadians. Americans on the flip side do know that once you put those seeds down and they grow over time, it definitely amounts to good business. But in Canada, we're having an issue adopting digital expertise, and that's led to a knowledge gap for AI. So just to give you an idea, second thing is that's the first reason. Second reason is when it comes to the companies that do want to implement AI, there is a profound need for them to want to do everything all at once. And this has then led to a slow planning process, too lofty of ideas, too sophisticated of build outs. They just don't end up implementing anything. So we always say start small, build off of a single agent, adding automations here and there. You're essentially building an employee from scratch. So, to build a super employee right off the bat, very difficult. It would take, months, if not years. Just get something talking first and see what kind of automations you can add on and build from there. And you can see Justin Trudeau and friends are trying their best, God bless them, to help Canadians by injecting us with about $2.4 billion for AI over the next few years, to help with that knowledge gap and to help with implementation. The last reason why Canadians are not adopting AI is because of fear. There is a fear of the technology, a fear for some Canadians, thinking that, hey, if I start using AI and other Canadians see that, maybe they don't want to do business with me because they're afraid of AI. I can tell you right now, more than 50% of Gen Z or Zillennials or whatever they're called, their motivations or their goals are to become influencers. So we're going to have a big labor gap in the North America over the next few years, and the only reasonable way to fill the gap is going to be through actually employing these artificial intelligence, because it looks like young people just don't want to answer the phone or do the simple things in business anymore, or and gain those more technical skills that would lead them into bigger roles. They just want to go right into being an influencer. So, that's a one little weird thing I was thinking about, just for the fear factor, is that we have to overcome our fears. We have to start employing technology to be more productive, just because that's the way the sentiment of our population is going. We want to do less, but we want a lot more, and AI is great for that. So back to Chem, I'm going to see if I can get Petra on the phone just to talk a little bit about what it is that your team is doing, and then we'll see about actually getting a time on the calendar to have the conversation. But I just want you to hear what it is that the agents are capable of, even after a very light training. So this morning, me and another resource, we looked at your website, took some information off of it, formatted in a way that's easier for AI to understand, and then trained the test agent on it. So let's see if we can get Petra on the phone here. Excuse me, today I got a little bit of a fever, but we march on.
Can you hear me? My name is Petra from Khem. How can I help you today?
Yeah, hi Petra. It's Alex, and I just want to have a little conversation with you to demonstrate your capabilities and knowledge about chem. Is that okay?
Hi, Alex. Absolutely. I'd be happy to help answer any questions you have about Khem. How can I assist you today?
Yeah. So first question is, what's the slogan that you guys use?
Our slogan is "It's really that simple." It's used to simplify the perceived complexity of starting and committing to a wellness program.
Interesting. Now, what's the promise that you make to your members there for the program?
Khem's promise encapsulates a journey from discovery through integration to transformation. We're committed to fostering deep, meaningful change and ensuring that members feel supported every step of the way.
Okay, great. Now, can you name some of the programs that you have available there?
Certainly. We have a few programs available at Khem. Our main program is the Khem Master Program, which is a 10-week self-discovery and transformation journey. Additionally, we offer accountability workshops and a weekly newsletter that you can subscribe to. You can find more details about these programs on our website.
Okay, perfect. I'm actually on the website right now, and I'm looking at something called Weekend Warrior. What's that?
The Weekend Warrior program is another offering we have at Khem. It takes place in a fun and engaging environment, aiming to educate and inspire participants while covering essential aspects of personal growth and development. It's a great opportunity to dive deeper into your wellness journey. If you have any specific questions about the Weekend Warrior program, feel free to let me know.
Yeah, for sure. I want to know about the this accountability workshop. Yeah, what's that about?
Our accountability workshops are tailored to the specific needs of the participants. They're designed to help participants regain alignment with their goals and tackle their personal development in manageable segments. These workshops provide a supportive environment where individuals can learn effective strategies for accountability and stay on track with their wellness journey. If you have any more questions about the accountability workshops, feel free to ask.
Yeah, no problem. Let me ask you, what what do you think would be a good thing to say to someone who was curious about chem but didn't know where to start? How would you guide them?
If someone is curious about Chem but doesn't know where to start, I would suggest they begin by exploring our website. We have a contact form where they can leave their full name, phone number, and email address. Our team will then reach out to provide more information and guide them through the process. We're here to help and support them on their wellness journey so they can feel free to reach out and take that first step.
Okay, perfect. Now, if you were to give me an idea on who would be the best type of person or client for Chem, who would you identify? Give me maybe two or three types of people who would be great for this program.
Certainly. While Chem is designed to benefit a wide range of individuals, here are a few examples of people who may find our program particularly beneficial. 1. Individuals seeking personal growth and transformation. Our program provides a structured framework for self discovery and personal development, making it ideal for those who are committed to their own growth journey. 2. Individuals looking for accountability and support. If someone is looking for a supportive community and effective accountability strategies to stay on track with their wellness goals, Chem can provide the necessary guidance and encouragement. 3. Individuals interested in holistic wellness. Chem takes a holistic approach to wellness, addressing various aspects of well-being, including physical, mental, and emotional health. Those who value a comprehensive approach to wellness may find our program appealing. These are just a few examples, and we welcome individuals from all backgrounds and walks of life to join our program. If you have any specific questions or would like more information, feel free to let me know.
Yeah, for sure. Just want one more question. Now, for the leadership for the Chem team, what would you say to them in regards to adopting AI, a voice service like yourself, and helping them talk about their services and programs to their potential clients and customers? What would you say?
If I were to speak to the Chem leadership about adopting an AI voice service like myself, I would emphasize the benefits it can bring to their communication with potential clients and customers. By incorporating an AI voice service, they can enhance their customer service experience by providing quick and accurate responses to inquiries. This can help streamline the process of answering frequently asked questions and addressing customer concerns promptly. Additionally, an AI voice service can provide consistent and reliable information about Chem's services and programs, ensuring that potential clients receive accurate and up-to-date details. Overall, adopting an AI voice service can improve efficiency, enhance customer satisfaction, and showcase Chem's commitment to innovation and excellent customer service.
Okay, that was a beautiful answer, Petra. As always, you're doing extremely well today. Thank you so much for the help here. I'm gonna get back to speaking with Sean about you, but you did great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Alex. I'm glad I could assist you today. If you have any more questions in the future or need further assistance, don't hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, for sure. Bye now. Thank you. So, Sean, you can see there, Petra's very lightly trained. I just gave her the information that was available on your website, but she's not limited to just what gave her on the website. We build out the training for these AI assistants as comprehensively as you want them to be. For example, if you were to have one of these programs transformed in from whatever the program might be into a knowledge base that the AI assistant can easily digest and disseminate in terms of having conversations, you could potentially have one of these AI agents act as sort of a guide or a partner that could hold someone's hand through a program if they ever had questions or concerns or maybe even some motivation. They could call the number and get that from Petra or whoever, however you wanted to name them specifically. And I think that would add a lot of value just to your offering in general to say, hey, if you need help or you need some guidance to a particular program or you don't know where to go based on where you're at, have a conversation with our voice AI assistant. It'll really help guide you in the right direction. And those are just a couple of use cases that a Petra could be enabled for. She can be connected or give commands to about 5,000 different applications online through some integrations, which is when you get into the really fun stuff. But for just having general conversations about programs, guiding people through programs, that's where I see her ability really shining. And because you guys are dealing with an environment that does require uh, um, a little bit of that delicate touch or sensitivity. That's why I think AI is great, because you're not having to run the risk of saying something that's out of pocket, so to speak. You can literally train her to be as endearing as you want to be. She can be as cold-blooded as you want her to as well, but we try to make them as kind as and endearing and supportive as possible. And I think that has great value for someone, who might want to get on the phone at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, who just needs a little bit of guidance, or just needs to hear some kind words to drive them through the program. Petra might be good for that. So I'll leave you with that. We're at about the 15-minute mark. This is where I like to shut her down for the videos. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you've just watched a demonstration of a voice AI agent lightly trained on Khem.Life. More than happy to share Khem.Life. Go visit their website. It's beautiful, beautiful imagery, beautiful programs. But we can quite literally build out these voice AI assistants to do anything, or at least talk about anything on the phone, as long as it's above board. And we're noticing an increasing interest for them just to be a receptionist, just to take calls and talk to people. We're getting a lot of attention from municipalities in that regard, but businesses, if you need a receptionist, or you just need someone to answer the phone and your team's really busy and you want someone to be able to forward calls to the team, she's really capable of doing that. So Sean, I'll get this on online and loaded, and you'll see an email from me shortly. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Peace.